Hey everyone, Sean McMahon at Mortgages by Sean and CMG Mortgage, and I'm here with your weekly mortgage update. This week I'm going to talk about shopping for rates. And realtors, pay attention because you got to know where your clients are at in this process. So first off, I am okay with people shopping. I encourage it. You should shop. But understand that interest rates, mortgage interest rates, come from the same place for everybody, whether you're a bank, a mortgage broker, or a direct lender. They come from the mortgage-backed securities market, and that changes every day, and sometimes it changes throughout the day. So we all get our rates from the same spot. So if you're shopping with 3 lenders, you should not have one lender that's just so significantly better, because if you do, then that means there's some fees in there that you got to pay attention to. We should all be pretty close when it comes to interest rates. Now granted, there are times when the rates are just better by going this other lender. We'll do that, but know what you're getting into by looking at the fees. So for every interest rate, 6, 6 1/8, 6 1/4, there is a corresponding cost at each level. Rarely do you get just zero. Most of the time there's something there. Sometimes there's a credit back to you. But for the most part in today's market, it's hard to get a 0-point loan because the secondary market knows that most likely you're going to refinance in a couple years or a year. They know the rates are going to get better, so they're not giving big credits. So make sure you pay attention. Your interest rate that you're being quoted is not official until you lock, and that's when you go under contract. So what you got from another lender last week, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even really matter the next day. You got to pay attention every day because these rates change every day. And you got to evaluate, do I want to pay points? Sometimes paying points makes sense. If you're buying your forever home and you know you're going to be there long term, well then you can kind of evaluate it and look at, if I pay 1 point or 2 points and I get this lower rate, does it make sense? Look at what the difference is in payment and interest over that term. And see, sometimes it makes sense if you're going to be there long term to go ahead and pay some points. But if you're not going to be there long term, rarely does it make sense to pay points. There's a lot that goes into interest rates. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Do not shop for rates once you go under contract, because when you go under contract, you have a set time frame where you have to close. You have a set time frame when your mortgage has to be approved contractually. So don't jeopardize that at all. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I'll see you Friday on the rate update. Therefore, you can pay attention and see where rates are at. Have a great week. Thank you very much.